Hello, hello, hello. You're tuned into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Todd Monken talks facts about Lamar Jackson. Look, guys, listen. Todd Monken was not holding back anything. This guy pretty much said, look, this is a whole different way how I'm looking at this game. Lamar Jackson's amazing, and we're going to keep growing, and nothing's going to stop that growth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and video of him on the lounge, and then we're going to break it down, all right? Because he literally said exactly what I've been spouting, and a lot of YouTubers and other fans have been spouting for a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and the video, and we're going to break it down, all right? So without further ado, let's get this party started.
You know, maybe the best way to phrase it is Lamar just took on more responsibility this year in the offense, and he flourished with it, obviously, right? He had the highest passer rating in the league. How much did seeing what he did last year with that increased responsibility and all those things just say, oh man, there is no cap to this. Like, it's the possibilities here now because I'm seeing how well he's handling this. It's endless. You know what I mean? Like, did he show you something this past season that said, we can do anything we want?
No, I mean, it was always in him. It's just, I think it's a two-way street. Like, how much are we doing that allows that? And how much of that have we repped enough where it hits his brain to get to it? Because you do have a certain amount of plays that are good versus all.
Right.
Where you're up at the line of scrimmage and we're going to run this no matter what we get.
Right.
Whether it's a split by a receiver, a motion, a shift, an RPO, a protection, something that we're going to run no matter what. So it's not as if there might be a route change, but there's not as many of those as someone would think to where you just, I'm just going up there and I'm going to change it. No,
Facts.
We played New Orleans when I called it in Tampa my last year there in 18. Dirk Cutter was calling it first years. We played New Orleans the first game, and we beat them pretty good. But Ryan Fitzpatrick probably changed like 8 to 10 of the plays. And some good, some bad. And at the end of the game, I'm like, can we just run what I call? Like, for God's sake. So there's give and take. And the quarterback has to take onus of that and want that, because the moment that they change a play, they're now on the hook.
They're on the hook. You see,
you're saying
some guys like that and some guys don't.
Yeah.
Like if I change a route concept, or if I change a run, or if I change anything of what we've done to protection, I've now become part of the play caller, and I have to live with the decision I made, if that makes sense. And not everybody wants that. Lamar does want that, and Lamar's gotten more and more comfortable with that, and he's really good at it. It's just, we just got to continue down that road, and with that, I think he's only going to continue. It's hard to say that. I think he's only still, the year that he had, and I still think he's just scratching the surface of where he's headed.
You heard that?
Maybe the best way to phrase.
So that's the part that I really wanted to get through to people. He was just like, look, I work with him. I've seen how he's grown in certain areas. And I'm telling you for a fact, Lamar has barely scratched the surface. You know, you've heard that from Steve Young, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. There's so many guys, Hall of Fame greats, that have watched this young man play and said he's barely scratching the surface on how good he could be. And now you're getting glimpses to just how dominant he could truly be in a season as just a passer. And people now are starting to say, oh, no. Because here's the conundrum that a lot of people are going to run into. Lamar is going to get to the point to where he starts manipulating defenses into anything he wants because of his physical attributes. Can you imagine a play being called? Lamar's like, nah, they're going to play it this specific way, and I know it. I'm going to roll this way. And then if I roll this way and stop the pass, I have a wide open lane going up the way, and I was going to take it for 50 yards. and that happens, if he starts picking people apart, not just with his physical and his arm and his mind, I'm talking about his processing speed getting so crazy that now he's not even worrying about taking over the game, saying like doing, oh, well, I got to run this game, I got to pass this game. No, he's using them in tandem, perfect unison, in only a way that he's been gifted to do. This is where I've been trying to get through to so many people's heads. Lamar Jackson is one of one. Shedeur Sanders came out and said the same thing. He said, none of us are trying to model our game after Lamar. He's one of one. The man can do things that we only dreamed that we could do. I'm going to model my game after somebody that I can more copy. You know what I'm saying? That's less of a freak. It's like saying you're trying to model your game off of LeBron James and you're 6'3", 190 pounds. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. For him to come out and say that he's barely scratching the surface, it literally goes to exactly what I've been trying to tell everybody. Lamar is going to reach a point where unstoppable will be an understatement for his performance and level of play. I want you to understand where I'm going with this. We're pretty much there already. He's getting to the point to where teams are saying there's nothing we can do. If his receivers are dropping it, he can beat us with his legs. He can fake with his legs and then get his tight ends wide open, or it opens up passes for his running backs, or because we have to guard him this way, his running backs are taking and chunking us away for 20 yards a pop. That's what's going to eventually happen. And we're seeing it happen in real time. It's like watching Michael Jordan add the turnaround fadeaway to his game. Like, he was always Michael Jordan. He was always spectacular. He always had the talent. You always knew he was going to be great. But then he started going to the lab, started fine-tuning things. So, oh, I'm going to add this. I'm going to add, ooh, I like this right here. Bink, ooh, slow down won't do. You're so nasty. And adding all that stuff to his game until you have a concoction of just absolute greatness that does nothing but perspirates and sweats unstoppability. And I am telling y'all, the NFL will eventually start to make rules to curtail Lamar Demetrius Jackson. Mark my words. Because eventually they're going to say, you know what? For any other player, this is hard. But he's so singularly good, and now, like he's in his prime, his mentals, his everything is off the charts. Yeah, that's pretty much cheating. We're going to change up some rules because if we keep the rules like this right now, he'll break the game. Watch. Remember when Wilt Chamberlain kept being in the lane? There's a reason why they made all those rules and stuff like that for 3-second violation. Well, that was kind of more like Barkley, but there's a lot of rules made because of Wilt Chamberlain. A lot of them. All those extra stuff made because Wilt was just so dominative that they had to figure out ways how to help the other players so it wouldn't be that unfair. When somebody's averaging 50 points, 30 rebounds, 10 assists, yeah, it's time to change up the rules. That's what's going to happen with Lamar. Mark my words. And all of us are going to be screaming to the heavens. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, to keep the sanctity of the game, have the competitive committee for competition. They're doing this so the game remains competitive. And it's not just one-sided. You watch. Man's not even scratching the surface. Not even scratching the surface. He about to stop him into the ground. I can't wait. Who's going to be nice? All these teams are going to get real mad. And I'm going to be there, sitting there like, I told you. do you guys think? Do you think that Lamar Jackson is barely scratching the surface? And do you think that he'll reach that deepness that he's so hard and scratching to find quickly and soon? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Guys, if you have not already done so, check out The Wunderkind Show's morning show. Yes, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 on the days. We talk about all sports, and we have 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s trivia. Be there or be squared. It's fun. You can find it in the description of every video that we do. Please like and subscribe, and let's go build up that channel, because I'm telling you, we have a lot of fun in the mornings. And this morning, one of the biggest amount of people that we had. I think we had over 200 people in there today. So it's growing quick. It's growing fast. Be there, right, for your mornings. All right? And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and just stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your Dr. signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yup.
Finish him, Daddy. You're not my dad.